Hey, everybody.
Hello, everybody. Can you hear us?
They can. Should be able to. Marilyn and Bert, good to see you guys.
We're having a little bit of trouble with the Facebook, aren't we?
Yeah, it says there's an issue with Facebook. So let us know if you're seeing something. But people are on. Carrie's on.
Well, good.
Debbie Douglas is on. Happy Tuesday. Good to see you, Debbie. Hi, Kay. Oh, good. That's good. Seems like it's smaller than normal.
I know. Maybe we lost weight.
That's true. Good enough, I suppose. What does that do?
There we go. Now you can see everything. Make it a little smaller, Jane.
Okay. We got a lot planned for you this evening, so who else is coming on? Darlene, hey Bree, good to see you. Denise, good to see you, Denise. Darlene. Karen Eagleson from Kansas City, great to see you. Michael. Okay, well, we'll get rolling here. So it's another Tour Tuesday, September 9th. I feel like it's...
I don't know, Jay. This whole year is just going crazy.
The weeks are like, they end obviously for the weekends, but I feel like we just fly through so fast.
I know.
Today we have 3 meetings or 4, but between everything else, I feel like we hardly ever sat down here.
Nope. I don't feel like we got anything done that we're supposed to get done. So now we have to stay up through the night.
Yeah. Last time was a late night. It was 11:30. Okay, so tour parties are coming up. We are officially in tour party season. So hope you've been telling all your friends. We've got a lot of calls for RSVPs. We've seen a lot of stuff on Facebook. You don't have to RSVP, of course. You can just come. So bring all your friends. Whoever wants to come out, that would be great. We'd love to see you all there. They're going to be big this year, which is so exciting.
Right, because the way people are calling in. Right now on Sunday, we're going to have the Avoca one, and that one will be from 6:30 to 8. So if you're around the Avoca area, please come on over and have some hors d'oeuvres and listen to our little spiel and pick up some brochures. And then Monday, we're doing a new one, and this is going to be in Nebraska City.
Yep. What time is that one?
That one is from 6 to 8.
Awesome. Isn't that a mansion?
Yeah, it's at the Steinhardt Lodge.
Right. It's gorgeous. It is so gorgeous. So it's at Arbor Day Farms. So come out there, check us out. Yes. Okay. Awesome. Well, hey, speaking of the tour party season, that also means it's catalog season. And I know we had a lot of requests for catalogs, and they are currently at the printer. So they're printing and mailing them all for us. I'm so excited because on Friday we should be able to pick up our first fresh copies out the printer.
Oh, they're beautiful. I think they're beautiful.
It's big kudos again to our XPM team, Anna, who's put in just countless hours redoing the iterations of it, and all of the stuff that goes into that catalog is wild. And everybody that's helped us proofread, whether you're staff or guests.
Well, and Keegan
Keegan
did a lot. He's still typing everything in like crazy. So, and then we got Bree and Zach and you.
Yeah, we all kind of contributed to making the catalog happen. So if you want the version now, if you want to look at it now, we'll talk about how to get there later in the episode. But they are coming in the mail, and then if you come to a tour party, you can pick them up in person. Okay.
Right. Well, our Nebraska and our Kansas, our Mackinac did great this year again, just like always, and the Kansas City one did excellent.
Yeah, tell us what was unique about that trip.
We have Kansas people.
The only people, they're all Kansas, and none of them have been with Excite.
Right.
They're all first-time people. So that's a first for us, that every single person has been new. I guess minus our first couple tours.
Right.
It's amazing. And then only one person had been to Mackinac. So it was a real treat to have all those great guests out there on Mackinac Island.
So they're back, and they're home. And then Jane and Pat, they're taking the second Small States tour.
Yep. So Pat said they're on all the small states are joining you from the bus in Milford, Connecticut. Hi, everybody. So we're going to add to the stage. So there is a picture of the group. I'm trying to figure out where that was. Jane and Pat, where was that picture taken? It doesn't look from. They hadn't visited the Amish place yet. It might have been Philadelphia somewhere. Where were they? Oh, could have been Amish, I guess. They did do the Amish.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I bet it was the Amish village. Oh, yep. They did a different Amish village than the first group did. It's just a different version of the same type of thing.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
And their weather was a lot nicer too, though.
It was Amish farm. Yep.
They got to go to the beach.
There is some people doing the Rocky pose at the Rocky statue in Philadelphia. That is also on the tour. That was today, because then they did the what do you call it? The Reading Terminal Market for lunch.
Oh, that crazy market.
Crazy market.
They have everything in there. Anything you want.
And they also saw the Liberty Bell.
Yes.
And Independence Hall is right behind it, where they signed the Declaration of Independence. So yeah, those are, and then they're on what, day 3 or Saturday, Sunday, Monday, totally 4 of the tour. That's so exciting.
Is this the market, or is this the island?
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
Not quite yet. Getting there. Cause they'll get to go to Martha's Vineyard. Knock on wood. Number one, we didn't get to eat there because of the hurricane that was going by, but Cape Cod was cool.
Right.
So
right. We did a lot of things in Cape Cod.
Awesome. Okay, then let's see here. Carrie will be taking out another tour on Saturday to Yellowstone with a great group of people out there. It's always super popular. We love doing it this time of year because it's kind of after all the kids are at school, so the families are kind of done with it. And we have great. Robert is taking out this one. He's been there a million times. He knows the roads really well, and they're guided when you get out to the parks. So you're not just riding around. You actually have somebody that knows what's going on. Where to look for animals and that kind of stuff. Right. Have you ever been there?
No.
I have never either.
I was thinking about jumping on the bus with Bree.
Oh, cool.
But we have so much work down here to do.
Is it during the tour parties?
Yeah.
Well, all right. Then I guess I have to wait till next year. Yeah. I haven't either, but I would love to visit Yellowstone. But everybody raves about the trip, so it should be fun.
And then Mark is going to be taking the Pacific Coast Adventure, and he'll be leaving. When is he leaving? On Monday.
Yeah, Monday. Yep.
So
that's a fly-in tour.
Right. And he's going to take the the coast all the way down. What is it?
Seattle,
Highway?
San Diego. Yeah. Highway 101 or Highway 1?
Or 5.
No, the 5. It's either 1 or 101, whatever the one on the West Coast is. I think the one on the East Coast is Highway 1, and the one on the West Coast is Highway 101. So, but they go through most of it, and then some of the interstate down there too. Hey, Tom Donner, good to see you. And then Bree is taking the Kansas. Yeah, she's taking the Kansas Yellowstone in a couple weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we talked about how the catalog is out via the website. We're going to be mailing to everybody. When you come to the tour parties, you can pick up any one of the brochures for all 100 tours we have. So that is and that's really, really exciting because that's the first time you get the first pick and sign up for all the trips. Some of them people are signing up for already, and they're posted online. I'm going to show you that right now, and already signing up for stuff. And so, like South Padre Island, it's filling up so fast. That's not going to last through the tour parties. So if you're holding out for trying to sign up at the tour party, I would, if that's one you want, maybe get on that one for a different one at the tour party. But that's what's happening. So here we go. So this is we're gonna bring up the web page. So here is our website. Most of you have probably visited this before. Remember from last week that if you go up here to any of these, if you click on any of this, it goes to the same place. And you can go to our tour launch parties, and then this is all the dates. If you want to RSVP, really, it just takes you to a page, if you're on Facebook, to more information about the tour party. But all you really need to know is the time, location, and date.
Right.
That's
you
it.
do not have to RSVP.
Right. So let's say, great, then I'm excited. Now you can go to tours, multi-day tours, and then all of our tours are always listed in date order. Okay. So after you get down through the Christmas ones, here we start with New Orleans. January 19th to 25th. That's the first one of the year. Remember, that's the one last year that they had that freak snowstorm once in a lifetime. Yeah, we're not having it this year, so come down with us. And then it goes down from there. So then you have South Padre Island, the Caribbean cruise in Mexico, Best of Florida, we're going to go through tonight, and so on and so forth. And so we keep putting these up there as the all the information and brochures have been checked and done. And there's like a 20-step process to get the brochure, to get the on the line from us here in the office, dreaming it up, cooking it up, writing it up, editing it up, back and forth, pictures, all that things, back and forth, editing, then to their team, then editing again to finally get on the webpage. So it is wild to make sure that these all get on there and are all right. So you can go in here and look at all these, and you can sign up for anything that's online already. So I know we've had Jolene Williams sign up for Jasper Banff and Glacier National Park already. We've had the Italy tour is almost sold out. We have 2 spots left on that. The Jewels of the Rhine River basically is sold out. We might have 1 more room. So you can check them out all there online. Hawaii in March. That's where all the whales are.
Oh,
Aren't you and Bree doing that?
Uh-huh.
Fun. So that is the webpage. And so that's where you can find the brochures that are up now, and you can read through them if there's one out there. They should all be up there by Sunday. So not only will you be able to get them online, you'll be able to view them or get them online, or get them at the tour party, you'll be able to get them online also. And that way, you can have all the resources to get going and to get signing up. So give us a couple more days to get up there. Then they'll be all 100. Be online. It seems impossible, but we're moving right along. All right.
Okay, I'm going to tell you about a tour that we have coming up, and the reason this tour is because of the New Orleans tour,
right?
Because there was that snowstorm, and they couldn't go there, so they went to Natchez, which the people loved. So we made a tour of it. So the Natchez and Memphis tour is going to be March 16th to the 22nd. It's a 7-day tour, 11 meals. It's $18.50 for a double. And what you're going to do there is one thing. It's the hometown of the Walmart.
And Bentonville,
in Bentonville. This is the biggest Walmart you've ever seen, and it is the most organized.
I hope so.
Well, anyway, that's what Bree said.
Headquarters, yeah.
It's unbelievable. And then you're going to have a welcome dinner that evening. The next day, you're going to have a delicious Southern style meal as you get closer and closer to the South. And then on day 3, you are going to see, the oldest European settlement along the Mississippi River.
Right, Natchez, yeah.
Natchez. And you'll have a private tour with that and in the city. And then you'll have another stunning dinner at the Duluth Mansion. So that should be excellent. Excellent. And these are all things that they did instead of going to New Orleans. Okay. Then you're going to head north, and you're going to go to the Memphis, Tennessee, where you're going to see Elvis's home, and you're going to tour that, his legacy, and you're going to see the Rock and Roll Museum and Sun Studios, where a lot of the music started. And then on the next day, on the 6th day, you'll be touring Memphis, and you'll also see a place where they make those guitars.
Yeah,
I think there was a lady that bought a guitar last year there.
Could have been.
Yeah, she bought one.
Cool.
It was wonderful. And then you're going to go to Lambert's Cafe, and Lambert's is where they throw things at you, donuts or bread.
The rolls. Yeah,
the rolls, they throw them at you. So you're going to have a great time there, and then you're going to come on home after you see all of that. What do you think?
So it was super fun. So that tour, actually, we dreamt that tour, the original tour version up a million years ago when we first started.
Yeah.
And then we sort of let it lay to rest until it came back around. And now people have been asking for Natchez so much. So now you have a whole tour where you can tour. I think there's actually 3 mansion tours on there. Downtown, stay there, then head on to Memphis. So it should be really exciting. All the hotels are really awesome on that trip. We, got them all changed out. You can look at them all on there listed above. So
yeah, we're staying at the Hyatt, we're staying at the Hampton, we're staying at the Holiday.
Yep.
And it's not every day. You get to stay a couple places 2 days, so you don't have to pack up your bags every day.
And then the another Southern tour to kind of warm me up in the wintertime is our Best of Florida tour, and that's in February. So February 16th to the 24th. This is a change. we have ran our Florida tour. It was Best of Florida or something like that, but it didn't get quite down far enough, and I think people really wanted to see more of Florida. So we changed the 6-day tour to a 9-day tour, and now you're going to get down all the way to the Florida Keys and back. So and at a great pace. And I think that what we have redone is actually really spectacular. And I'm excited for everybody to take it. So this is 9 days. It is a fly-in tour, so it's a similar length to like Pacific Coast Adventure and some of those. You fly into Jacksonville. We have a great, amazing, unique dinner that night with the group. The next day, you're going to be visiting Amelia Island and St. Augustine. St. Augustine is the first fort on the East Coast of the United States. It's full of amazing history at the fort, but then it also has a really fun downtown and places to shop and eat. It's just a fun place to be. And then the next day, you're going to be doing stuff on the coast. So that's going to be Cocoa Beach. It's also going to be the NASA Space Center.
That's neat.
That's really cool. Yep. It would be really cool if there's a rocket launch.
You know, when we went when you were little, we almost got to see that.
I kind of remember like trying to talk about we're going to be there for.
Yeah, we tried to, but we sort of missed it.
That would be really cool to see like a SpaceX rocket launch or something. Then the next day we're going to go southern down to towards Miami and Fort Lauderdale, and we're going to be in the Everglades and do an airboat tour. Of course, you got to go through the Everglades with an airboat, and sort of make your way down to the Florida Keys, which is the southernmost point on the key in the United States. And then the next day is all Key West, and we're going to stay on Key West. So we've got some stuff planned for you, but then you have some free time to just enjoy the weather and the beach, and downtown. That's a really fun, lively place. And the drive down there is kind of part of the whole experience because it's over all those different bridges and those tiny little islands that make it the whole thing to go down there.
Yep.
Then you're going to make up your way up the west coast of Florida, and you're going to do private boat tour that's got dolphin watching, going to do some shell hunting, and that's go to some secluded island beaches. And then you're going to go up the beach all the way until you get to the Gulf Coast beauty of Naples. And then you will have a shore dinner there and then spend the night in Naples on the west coast of Florida. And then you'll go up to Clearwater Beach. That's an amazing beach that is like the white powdered sand. That's the best white powdered sand beach I think I've ever been to in the United States. So you'll also be able to go downtown Clearwater Beach. There's a lot of stuff going on down there, shopping, restaurants, things to eat, and just enjoy the warm weather. And then, of course, a trip to Florida would not be complete without a stop at Disney World.
Yes.
So we're going to do the park that's for adults. Is Epcot. It's near and dear to Cindy and I's heart. Disney has just been, it was the first trip we ever planned together. And it's such an amazing experience. And if you've never been there, I know it can seem like, well, maybe there's a bunch of kids. But really, when you're there in February when all the kids are in school, it isn't. And Epcot is probably the least kid one there is, compared to all the other ones.
There's only a few rides, and those are adult rides.
Yep.
And plus, you have every nation. You can test their food.
Yeah, foods and drinks and
right.
It's just stunning. Yeah, and then we're there the whole day, so you can stay. The bus kind of comes back and forth from the hotel, so however much of that you want to experience, you can. And then if you want to like come back for the fireworks, you can come back. Otherwise, you can just hang out. We do a really good job of making sure that everybody has the ability to do what kind of fits their needs.
Right.
And then you go ahead.
No, that's right.
And then the next day, we will do a farewell and fly home again from Jacksonville. So with our tours, this is a fly-in tour. So what we're going to announce the tour parties, all of our fly-in tours now include airfare. So maybe if you're seeing the prices of the tours, like, well, this changed. Well, if it's a fly-in tour, it's because the air is included now. So from all of next year, the airfare is included. It's Omaha. You can let us know if it's Kansas City or Des Moines, right? And then we'll tell you what the price is, and it's included in the price. So we'll tell you what the schedule is. Excuse me, and then you're good to go. If you want to book your own airfare, we will give you the credit back towards the airfare, but you're going to have to book your own flights then. So it's just a way to help everybody kind of stick together and everything. So. Yeah, 13 meals. It's $32.99 to Florida for 9 days. It's a great price. It includes round-trip airfare down there. So super, super excited about Best of Florida, February 16th to the 24th.
Isn't that great? See? I think you really upped that one, Jay.
Yeah,
That was a great one.
Okay, so
What do we have here?
talk about some tour parties while I find these cool things.
Talk about some tour parties. Okay, what do we want to do? Well, first of all, you have to buy hors d'oeuvres. So we're going to have some hors d'oeuvres, and we're going to have tons of brochures there for you to look at. And naturally, Jay's going to be up in the front, and he's going to tell you everything there is to know about each one of the tours. But we have a lot of fun there, and we meet a lot of people, and we also see the people that have gone with us. So please come. We have one in Grand Island, Norfolk, Sioux City, Lincoln, Overland Park, Topeka, and Independence.
Awesome.
And then naturally Omaha and Lincoln, which I know is going to be huge because they were calling all day today. So we're going to have to up the number a little bit.
And if you were there at the Omaha party last year, imagine, so get there early.
Yeah.
Yeah. So speaking of tour parties, we are going to have, so I don't know if you remember when we announced this, but we had the Excite blanket made. And some of you probably have the purple Excite bags, but a lot of you probably don't know about the Excite cards. So we have some Excite merch. People have been asking for merchandise that they can have or use while they're on tour. And so we have kind of a creative way that we are going to do this. So we have 3 things right now. We're working on a t-shirt, just don't have it done yet. But we have a blanket, a deck of cards, and the tote bags that you will be able to purchase pre-tour, and then we will bring them to the bus, and then you'll have them when you board.
Right.
So we're not going to ship anything to anybody. You got to meet us at the tour, and you'll get it there. Or we're going to have some stuff at the tour parties that you can purchase there as well. But it just doesn't make any sense to ship them all when you could just get on the tour bus.
Right.
So you want to show them what we got here and just remind them.
Yay.
So they will eventually be listed online to add to your tour pre.
This is the note.
Yep, a little higher. There we go. There we go. Perfect. So that is the fleece blanket. It is 50 inches by 60 inches. So it's a big fleece blanket. Great quality. It's stitched. This is an embroidered design. It's not a stick-on. So it's not going to like rub off in the wash machine or anything like that. And it's light enough. It's a heavier one, but it's not too heavy where you're going to like suffocate in it. But it's great for the bus.
Yes.
You know how you can never seem to get the temperature just right for every single person. And then, as we're getting to the cold season, it gets chilly. So you can add on an Excite blanket to your tour. And then while you have free time at night, we know people want cards. Oh, it's hard to see the lights. There we go. It's an Excite logo branded cards. They are also big print, because after a long day of seeing stuff, your eyes are tired. So
and they're
not
plastic.
being able to see, and they're coated plastic, so they'll last a long time.
Yes.
Unless you're our family, we wear them out pretty quick.
Yeah.
But they're spectacular, and this is like one of Cindy's big things. She always wanted to have decks of cards, and so we have those. So you can add those on, and then we'll bring them to you on tour. And then here is the Excite tote bag. Why buy them from all the vendors that you go on the tour with? Buy the Excite one.
Right.
It's a great color. They're very durable. They hold a lot of stuff. You can bring with you on tour. And so you can just have it delivered right to your seat when you get on the coach.
Sounds good.
So the way that you can get those, like I said, for now, on your tour invoice, here's an example. This is the Southwest National Parks. We've added them down below, and so you can just put on how many you want, and then over here you put the price and you just add to the bill. And then it's also going to come with a sheet that has a description of all of them, so you can see what they look like and what the sizes of them are and all that good stuff. And then you can mail it back in, and then eventually they will be online where when you sign up for a tour online, you can just add it. So, or you can always call us and say, "Hey, add this to my tour." And if you wanna buy them for gifts and stuff, that's great too. We'll bring them to the bus, and then you can put them in your car right away.
Right.
And then you can take them home. I know Christmas is coming around the corner, so that would be fun. Like, what do they call it? Like white elephant gift, an Excite blanket. How cool would that be? So Legion, if your family don't hear us, but that could be a Legion gift. And then we will have the blankets and the meet and greets. The bags and the cards are being printed, so they're not going to be there in time for most of them. But the blankets we have, so we can bring those. You can pick one up at tour party. Okay, some housekeeping things at the end. Here's some really cool stuff. If you guys love this live, please like and share it. Follow the page. Ask your friends to follow the page, because if they don't, then they don't see the notifications. They don't see that we're live, and then they, it's harder for them to get information to all the cool stuff that you are experiencing, that we're experiencing. So we've talked to so many people on tour that have been like, "Oh, I didn't know that you were on Facebook. Oh, I didn't know that how to follow you." So the more you guys like and share this, you can just share it right from Facebook, and it goes out to your friends when they're on Facebook. It is a huge help. Helps all of our algorithms to try to meet people online, whether it's Google, Facebook, all that kind of stuff. So any of that support is greatly appreciated. And you can do it every week. Every time you share it, it just keeps increasing the spread of our travel tribe and all of our cool tour info. So super appreciate that support.
Okay, the catalog online.
Yes.
We told them about that, didn't we already?
Well, yep. We're on the tour parties. We're looking at the catalogs are coming in the mail. And so you can look for those in a couple weeks. Couple weeks. They're printing. So if you're coming to tour parties, you'll get them before you get in the mail. So then you have to.
Right. Give it to a friend.
Yeah.
Give it to a friend.
And then the last thing we have is get signed up for these holiday tours. We have tons of them this year.
We have the Kansas Christmas. It's a one day, right? Yep. And we have our naturally we have our Christmas one here in Omaha, the classic Christmas. And then we have a 2-day tour, right?
Kansas City.
And
Nashville Christmas.
Nashville, Branson Christmas.
Yep. 2 of both Kansas and Nebraska departures.
Yes.
We have Christmas at the Biltmore and Dollywood.
Oh, God, that's right.
Yep.
That's going to be beautiful.
Yeah, spectacular. And Dollywood, it's a theme park, but you really go for the lights and the food. Right. If you want to ride the rides, great, but otherwise it's more for the atmosphere of Christmas time.
And maybe you never know. You might see her.
Yeah, it's true. She frequents the park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we have the Europe one.
Oh, yeah. Christmas Markets of Europe. That's a huge one. That's basically sold out. We have 2 spots left on that. So it's a huge trip. New York City sold out. Christmas sold out. So if you want to come with us, you have to come next year. Angie Johnson said, what are the prices of those?
Of which,
we didn't go over the prices. The blanket's $30, the premium decks of cards are $10, and the tote bag is $8. Hi, Cliff. Hi, Carrie. Good to see you. Marilyn, I'm good. Chris, yeah, super cool. So Christmas tours, totally awesome. Let's do those winter tours. That's like New Orleans, that Princess Cruise to the Western Caribbean, your pre-night on the brand new ship, the Sun Princess. Now's the time. So check out all those great tours coming up here in the holidays and in January, February.
Okay.
What questions do we have out there? Hi, Brian.
What are the pieces? We said that already.
Yep. Okay. Any questions out there? Who's all planning to come to a tour party? Can you put some love in the chat? say you're planning on going, or give a clap or a thumbs up, or who's coming to tour parties over the next month?
Someday we're going to be able to see them like they see us.
I know.
And then they can all go thumbs up like that.
We are Chris Larson. Yeah, they're coming a couple. Carrie, of course. Yep, that's great. Sharon Birch. Oh, good. Yep, that's fantastic. Linda. Oh, good. Yeah. That's awesome. I know the Omaha one seems so far away. Hopefully there's some tours left to go on. Pam and John. Good. That is so good. Deb Radebog, good to see you. That's awesome. Julie Nelson. Cliff, that's great. Denise, yep, fantastic.
Pam, bring Dan with you when you come, okay? It's sort of hard to get out of the house sometimes.
Marcia Olsen's going to Sioux City. Kate Downer, they're coming to Des Moines. We saw them last year. God, I feel that we just did that. Well, because I think it was in February. No, it was.
What?
I don't know when we did Des Moines last.
It was January.
January. Karen Johnson, yes, good to see you. That's so great that we got the tour parties. Yeah, that's fantastic. I'm so excited. Wait till you see our cool new video. That's worth coming just for that. Just for that, 90 seconds or 2 minutes or however long it is.
Jay's buying a new equipment for just that.
I think we're gonna do it. It's the Rumble might be worth it. So
you're gonna scare you.
Chris said they'll be in New England. Hey, that's all right, Chris. If you sign up for another tour on tour, that's that Excite earns more rewards, so you can sign up and receive $100 off your tour if you sign up for a tour online. So won't miss the discount for sure.
Okay.
All right, Connie, everybody, great to see you. Thank you all so much for spending another 30 minutes with us on this Tour Tuesday. We have a really crazy next 4 or 5 weeks, so hang in there with us. I'm sure we'll be dragging a little bit, but we can't wait to see y'all out there on the road. And thank you all so much for your support. Next year is looking like it's going to be absolutely crazy, so cannot wait to do it with y'all.
We love you.
Have a great night, everybody. Catch y'all
Bye-bye.
later.